Nerd.
Hey, someone's got to. Be thankful. If I documented this like I did my IT infrastructure, we wouldn't have shit.
Yeah. So what would you guys like to do? You guys can see like from the dock. The dock is very busy. You know, there's ships unloading. Um, Boulder's Gate is how they make their money. Is all the trade goods like there's no wagons inside the city, so you can see what they call porters unloading these big ships and taking like wheelbarrows and carrying them on their backs, large sacks of grain, spices, commodities. You know, and some of them have wheelbarrows. You know, you can see livestock going, chickens and goats and shit like that going through the city. But they basically porter it from the lower city to the northern gate, um, to where they're to where they're to be shipped out and sent on their ways to go further. You know what I mean? Uh,
So, my question for you, DM, is how long do we know? Like, have we been giving time? Like, we landed Boulder's Gate on, say, let's just throw an arbitrary Monday out there. When do we know the caravan's leaving by? Like, is it leaving by
you don't
Wednesday, Thursday?
you don't know. You don't know how far ahead or behind of the caravan you are at this point.
So
You
we
could
have
be
to get
there
more
as
time
early
back.
as you could be as early as like a week before them, or you could be just there just as they're arriving, preparing to leave. You guys honestly don't know the exact timing because you don't know what the cultist caravan has done. Have they stopped anywhere to pick up more supplies, drop off something? What route they taken? You know, you don't know exactly how.
Okay, so I think our first order of business is to go and find this Frumer or whatever in the hell I said his name was, and find out whereabouts we are in the standings of this caravan. If we want to get hired on to be able to travel with them, we got to find out what our timeline is. So we should go hunt this guy down, find out how much time we have, and then if we got a couple days, we can figure out we can get some supplies here in Boulder's Gate and then go and get hired on, or if we right on the cusp it, then we got to rush right to the caravan.
Exactly. So how are you guys going to find this guy?
Well, it doesn't say. It says Fumer's contact is a human trader.
Exactly. That's what you guys have to go on to.
So we gotta
You
find
guys
a
know
trading
he's in
area.
the. You guys know he's in the northern district. Um,
When you say Northern District, do you mean in the upper city where that double gate looks like before it goes out to that outer city?
like
Guess where
there.
that sea is.
Yeah, where the sea
Yeah,
is. Okay.
yeah.
So if we got porters coming back and forth here. Oh, sorry, I moved your C when I pushed my push to talk. So if we get traders coming back and forth, and he is a trader, the guess would be is that someone that looks of importance here on the pier, that's probably directing cargo, would most likely know the name in which we speak. So
Yeah,
I would like to look for the guy that's dressed in the fancy pants and the white, the white fake wig and whatever the hell it is in this time period.
you really don't see like very many prominent people. You can see a couple guys like giving orders, telling the porters this goes here, this goes there. You do see a couple guys that you think you could talk to.
Okay. So I want to approach one of them and let them know that I'm looking for this Alkin Shalin or whatever his name was. I don't have it
My
written down.
God. Give me a second. You guys
Alkin
should have
Selban. Celeban.
just Celeban's good.
Celeban.
So you talk to the guy. He says, yeah, he's got a uh, small place just outside, just inside the gate, um, where basically where the sea is on the map. You see the group of three buildings right before the gate. It's the one in between. It's the one in the middle. Basically, right where that sea is.
Good enough. Let's make our way.
So I take it you guys are unloading your horses and stuff.
Giggity.
It won't let me put it right on it, but is it the one up below the arrow?
Right. Yeah, it's the one above the arrow.
Above the arrow? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Perfect. So
So
we're
you-
gathering
so
up
yeah,
all
we-
gear, get our horses.
Yeah, we would
Yep.
unload all of our stuff, and we would start making our way, commonly, if you will. Not in haste, not drawing attention, just kind of taking our path.
Okay. It takes you a half hour, 45 minutes, maybe a little longer to reach that area. You see a whole bunch of people laying around, a mix of humans, uh, some gnomes, some elves, just a mix of people around the area. It's a very busy area.
I look over at Zimmerman, Leviathan, and Gabriel. Go have fun, boys. Go have fun. I'm sure you can pick your lot here.
I will punch you.
It's okay, let the big boys go talk.
I'll crush your face.
Oh wait, never mind, Gabriel. I don't see any hairy dwarf women. You can come with us.
Ahem.
You want me to crush his face? I will do it. Just say the word.
Okay, I'll accidentally hold my shield up and you smash his face into it.
That would be fun. Let's do that.
And we'll blame it on that we saw him grab the ring.
Yeah.
He won't remember it afterwards.
Hey,
You know I
he'll
can
be.
hear you.
Hey, we can actually call him our little pug afterwards. With a smashed in the nose.
That's
We'll
very
call him
funny.
Piglet for
I
short.
walk into the building. Fucking idiots.
All right, you see a few people around. Like I said, there's a couple of humans in there.
Is
A
it
dwarf.
like a tavern or
No, it's a little office, small little office.
front desk?
There's a desk there. I wouldn't call it a front desk. It's more like a table and a chair where a guy is sitting behind.
Okay, I guess I would approach it.
All right. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for Mr. Celebon. We've been sent to inquire some business with him.
I'm him. What are you looking for?
Excellent. We were sent by a specific party from Ethereal to come and seek your assistance.
He makes a motion to the couple people that were standing around, and motions them to leave. And they leave, and he shuts the door behind him. He says, "Be careful. Be very careful on what you say. You never know who is listening, and I don't want to expose myself to any undue attention."
Of course, hence why I did not speak the name.
Let's play this very carefully.
Of course. We will play it as you wish, my good friend.
So yes. So what are you looking for? He just told me that you guys would be coming here.
We were informed that the cultists of... I have to open up another notice. Cultists of what dragon?
The cultists of the dragon.
Team
Is that just it? Just cultists of the dragon?
Yeah, that's it.
Excellent. That's very good to remember. He told us that the cultists of the dragon... I'm trying to be very quiet in my speak. Was coming through here with a caravan, and that you may be able to assist us in getting hired on with guard duty for that. Do you know anything of the caravan?
Well, I know there is a large caravan that's supposed to be coming through. It hasn't arrived yet. I think it's still a few days out. He says, I don't do the actual hiring of the guards. I can point you to people once the caravan starts to form up. The next caravan's scheduled to go out in about 3 days.
Excellent.
He says, I can point you to some of the people, if that's the route you want to take, is to get hired on by guards.
That is the route we wish to take.
Okay,
Some
because
of
I
us
thought
wish
you were
to-
trying.
Sorry, I was just... So, some of us wish to get hired on as guards, I believe, and some of us wish to add our own caravan to it. Unfortunately, I believe myself is, I've already been, unfortunately, in the captive of the Cultists of the Dragon, so I'm personally looking for getting a caravan and then bringing on the rest of the guys as my guard.
That would be a smart, because that's the easiest way, is if you guys have your own caravan and not to try to split your people up.
Yeah.
He
So,
says, that's
how do we
something
do
I can
that?
definitely help you with. He says, just let me bring up some documents here and see what I have in stock of wagons and supplies. So let me just calculate that.
Sounds
As the DM goes through the player's handbook.
good. Do you need 5 minutes?
No.
Okay. Well, I need a piss, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
So bio break for everyone.
Take a bio break.
We'll leave the stream up, or the recording up, while the DM goes through this in case he wants to talk to anyone else, but everyone else will just mute and take bio.
BRB.
Okay, I'm back.
Good.
We'll just wait for the other guys to get back so we can go over the cost and stuff like that.
Yeah. Don't make it too much, DM. We still need to restock on greater potions and stuff while we're here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it pretty much by the book.
Okay, good stuff. I like this. I've been using...
But remember too, you guys are gonna be able to sell your trade goods once you get to your next stop.
Yeah,
So
some income.
you're right. You're not going to lose any money. You will make money. I will tell you that much.
Someone who's all going to make it tomorrow.
I don't know. We'll have to ask everybody when they get back.
Because I'm running out of time.
Well, I know, but can you at least finish this little part of it up?
Oh yeah.
And then we can end it here.
Because you gotta remember that it's no one but me here tomorrow. Until much later.
Yeah,
now, tomorrow night, I'm game to almost play until 3 o'clock.
Yeah, no, I understand. And if you have to leave now, that's fine, because basically where we're going to end off is you guys buying the stuff. And these guys can go and do some other shopping if they want to see what else is in town. And then when you come on tomorrow night, if you come on early, then I can just retcon that with you before anybody else gets on and say, okay, where did you want to go?
One of the first things I know I want to do tonight, even if you log off or not, Steve, is I want to go and get the items identified.
Yeah, I've really got to figure out how to not have them show up as ID'd.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah,
that
do
is a
some
piss off
Googles
to
on
me.
that.
What?
Yeah. The
I was
items,
hoping-
because...
Can you edit the name of the item before you give it to us?
I'm scared of doing that because I've got to go back and look at... Oh, actually, before I forget, let's do that right now. Because I'm scared
Okay.
that I've messed up the...
Just because I'm going to have to leave before everyone else, I just want to ask Brennan, do you have a rough idea, besides your arcanist for the other thing, what you want to actually, your chemist, what else you want to do, so don't end up picking the same?
Oh wait, are we doing dual characters on that one?
Well, that's
Yeah,
what Paul
absolutely.
Oh shit, I didn't even think of that. I have no clue.
Yeah. Because you're
Okay.
gonna have to make a two-party adventure type that you want is gonna be impossible. And I told Steven, if you guys don't want to play a healer with one of your guys, I will make one myself and play it along with you. But like I told Steven, he's like a dummy character. He will fight and strategize, but if you ask which way to go, he'll go, I don't know. What should we do in this situation?
Then Jordan
I don't
knows.
know.
So then, Steve, what characters did you pick? I'm assuming you would have your two picked, right?
No, I just picked the gunslinger so far, I've been kind of horny.
Okay.
Brendan, what did we just face?
What did we just face? It was
Swashbucklers
three
and the captain.
swashbucklers and the captain.
Thanks.
I believe it was three. Yeah, I think.
Yes, it was.
What are we talking about here?
What we faced already
Oh,
for the
okay.
experience. Steve, if you want, I can try and do healer this time around. I can pick a healing character. Because
Sure, there's
surprisingly
only
enough,
one to choose
actually,
from.
Alchemist actually has a healing character. It's actually one of its archetypes is a healer.
So technically you play two of them, one damage spec and one healing.
I could, technically, or I could just pick the healing spec, the apothecary one, and I could do healing spec with that one off the top.
Yeah.
And then just pick something else to go on top of it. I mean, we have Volo's Guide to Monsters here, and we have the On-Earth Arcaned, and a couple other module packs, so there's a lot to pick from. I really need to go through it.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
Are you sure they were called Swashbuckler?
That's what you told us.
Bandit Captain.
One was called Swashbuckler, the one that we killed the last.
Yeah, the last one we killed was Swashbuckler, like 1 or something like that, or 3. It should have been Swashbuckler Captain, not Bandit Captain.
It was Bandit Captain. I'm trying to find the Swashbuckler to see what... I gotta go back and find out what... when I changed. Because I toned him down, remember?
All you do is +3, Paul. You took them down from...
I know, but I have to find it to switch it back.
Oh.
Actually, I thought, Paul, when you attacked us earlier, they had +6s.
But I changed them. I changed them mid-counter.
Because I think they had like +9.
+6.
There they go. Yeah, but that was the first time he attacked. Okay, so I didn't change. I just wanted to make sure I didn't change. Because I changed it on the combat log, but I just wanted to make sure, because the character sheet is locked, so I can't make changes. That's good to know. And the other one was a bandit cap.
Yeah, Bandit Captain, yeah.
And that was because I'm pulling from different monster manuals. Like some of the monsters I'm using from the monster manual. And some of them are coming from Volo's Guide to Monsters. Some of them are coming from some other ones. So, you know what I mean? I don't know exactly where I'm getting them from. Like the Swashbucklers came from Volo's Guide. The Bandit Captain came from the Monster Manual. And it's locked too, so I can't.
That's a problem
Dagger
with
plus
using so many modules.
It's a good problem to have. Yeah, so it didn't save it, which is good.
I like having all these modules.
All right, so who's all back?
I think we're still waiting for Aaron.
Me.
All right,
Gary's
so
been
everybody,
back for like 15 minutes.
Well, you could have said
You
something.
could've spoke.
I did. I said back.
All right.
Sorry.
All right.
You didn't hear me.
No, I'm deaf. All right. So he says, okay, I got a wagon. It's not in the best of shape, but he says I got a wagon that I can let you have for about, let's say 30 gold pieces. He says, but the thing of it is, the horses that you guys have are riding horses. They're not meant to pull carts for long distances, so you're going to need 2 horses. This is a 2-horse cart. So for the animals, for a draft horse, so for 2 draft horses, I'll let them go for 75 gold.
So what if we were to trade in a couple of the riding horses, my friend?
So he says for the 2 riding horses, I'll give you 50 gold each. But
So that brings us
they're
down to 20 gold apiece for the work horses.
right. But then you guys are short 2 horses.
What
They're
are the
saying we're
odds
gonna
that
need
we're
those
gonna come
horses.
back here when the
They're gonna be-
caravan's over?
Yeah,
You
but what
take them with
what are the
caravan, though.
what are the odds that you need to go somewhere else on horses? Do you see what I'm saying? The choice is yours. He says, I'll definitely take them off your hands.
So okay, on a side note here, DM, are you saying that we take the caravan and its 2 workhorses and we pull all of our riding horses alongside us?
Yeah, you just attach them alongside the
Your regular
wagons.
wagons.
Right, and you have your guards on horseback, you know what I mean? So
Okay,
they don't have to walk along the
So
caravan.
140, 170 gold for everything in total.
That's just for the cart and wagons.
Yeah.
And he does say, he does say that, you guys will be able to sell these, the horses and wagon. You should be able to sell them, at least recoup your money back for that at the other end of the journey. And he says, I'll even throw in a couple extra wagon wheels for that, because and a little bit of bits and bobs to fix it in case you have a breakdown along the way. Now he says we get to the good part, the trade goods. What do you guys want to load up your wagon with? He says,
Beer.
I've got a variety of different things. He says, I got some spices. I've got some, some copper, I think. Let me just look.
So here's where we want to rely on, and my apologies for being up front, rely on your expertise, my good friend, on where we're going and what is currently selling good there.
Well, he says, just let me look at some orders. So he digs through some papers. He says, I can almost guarantee you the stuff that I can sell you will at least double in the price of once you.
So if we buy 100 gold worth of copper, we should be able to sell it for about 200 gold there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Theoretically.
Now, copper is quite heavy. Yeah, I know.
What do we have that would give us a nice full caravan?
Well, I'll tell you what. He says, you could probably fit six good barrels of good quality ale, and that would cost you about 8 gold pieces for each barrel. And then I know that they're selling really well on the other end. He says if you want to go with something maybe a little lighter, he says I know that stacks of wool, it's a little bit more pricey, but a stack of wool is going like I'm selling them here for about 50 gold pieces, and I know along the way you could sell it for get your money back and then some, and he says I got some salted beef for 20 gold a barrel.
Yeah,
a barrel cheap
you know
wine
what?
for 15.
You know what, my friend? I think with the crew I carry, it's probably best to have something that's non-edible or drinkable.
I was, in all honesty, I was thinking that in the back of my head. I was thinking, okay, if they pick up, say, 4 barrels of wine, of beer, high quality beer, how much of that is actually.
I can see you guys fucking tapping into that the whole fucking trip. No, you're not drinking away our profits, you cocksuckers.
But I'm getting to thinking that maybe we should try to get what we can, because he says you almost double what you get on from what we buy from him, right?
So in theory, if you're saying like cotton, for example, if cotton is 15 gold a stack and we can get 10 stacks of that in there, that's 150 gold. We should be able to get roughly about 300 gold from it at the end,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm thinking that if we
Okay.
all chip in to buy the initial load, and we just take a little bit of money back to recuperate what we have that we put into it, and put the rest in party treasure. That way, if something happens.
Yeah, and I think that makes sense. So if we take it and we buy all this and it ends up being 400 gold, we split it over the 6 people, whatever 400 divided by 6 is, which is about 80 gold, right? Actually, that's 5.
Yeah.
So that's a little less than 80 gold a piece, right? So then when we go and we sell everything at the end point, everyone gets back their 80 gold and any excess goes into the party treasure.
Yeah, that's from a DM standpoint. I have no problem with that. That's up to you.
But how do we do party treasure?
That's something we're gonna have to work on. I think I'm gonna have to make a dummy character.
I think so too. And the dummy character
So thanks a lot.
is a dummy character going to be accessible by everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna have to take turns of it? I don't know any other ways to do it other than making a note.
Yeah.
Making a note with all what's in party treasure. That's the only way we can do it.
Well, seeing as how I'm the one with the most notes, I should probably take control of party treasure.
Yeah. I mean, I have no issue with
I
that.
have no disagreement with that. I think it'd be good.
Okay. So then.
Anyone else?
Anyone else have a problem with me taking control of party treasure when we make the dummy character?
Sounds
Always.
good.
Okay. Awesome. I'll
Can
make sure
can the character be a mimic?
Mimic check.
I'll make a
No.
mimic picture for him.
No, he's going to be a mime from Pokemon. He's going to be just a pudge of purple, and he's going to turn into whatever we want him to be. So for when
That can't move, that can't speak, can't do any actions.
Yeah. So when Gabriel gets really lonely, we can turn into a hairy dwarf woman, and he can fuck it.
Oh, I was just gonna say, it's a blank face, nothing at all, and it can't do combat, can't fight. Jesus, sounds like Gorgar.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I can shoot fire from my penis. Thank you. And it's not an STD.
Well.
At least the doctors haven't told me yet.
So, Brendan, do you want to subtract the gold? Everybody. So is that what you guys want to do? So 1 stack of wool is 50 gold pieces. How many stacks do you want to take?
Ooh, 50 gold pieces.
Yeah.
How many stacks can we fit? First off.
That's what I'm going to say. I'll say you can fit, say 12.
So that's 600 gold just in that. Now, I know we
Yeah.
do have the gold for it. So.
Oh yeah, I almost got it myself.
So, gentlemen, we have 170 gold we have to spend just on the caravan and the horses. Then we have another 600 gold we have to spend if we max out on wool. So that puts us to 770 gold. That puts us at 128.33 gold per character.
That's fine.
Let's just say 129 gold a character, just to round it out.
129?
Yeah, 129 gold a character.
Okay.
We'll just round it as that. So, speaking to the group as a whole, if we go ahead and we buy 2 horses, a caravan, and 12 stacks of cotton.